Hello lawn mowing people. What I'm going to talk about today is how you manage your Google My Business listing using Google search. So what I'll do is I'll go into here and I'll type in the name of my lawn mowing business, just Gecko Lawns, type it in here, and what it does is it actually brings up your Google Maps listing. This is the Google Maps listing here, and this here is where you manage your Google Maps listing. You're going to be the only one that sees this. And so this is basically where you can change everything that you see on this listing here. Although you can't change your cover photos, it basically picks whatever photos it likes and puts it there. So sometimes you might find that your cover photo is not what you want, but there's nothing you can do about that. That's just the price you pay for having a free Google listing. So we'll start with business profile, and you click on the business profile here, and then it brings you in. You've got your business name, your category, your lawn mowing business, you're under lawn care service, description, opening date, that's optional, so phone number, website. If you haven't got a website, then you'll have the option to set up a Google website here. Your short name, your business location. Now, if you're running a service business, you do not want a pin on the map like this. The only reason I've got one is because this account here was set up in 2006, so it's just the way it runs. But these days you get penalized for having a pin on the map. You just want to have your business location in here, and you want to type what areas you're serving and do it like that. So go back in here, carry on. So this, you type in your hours. Now if you want to rank highly on Google Maps, one thing that you want to do is change your hours if you're going to have public holidays and things like that, because Google Maps like to see that you're being active here. This here, you can add more hours. If you've got any, like a happy hour at a bar or something like this, and these are just other options that you can add. I don't really use them a lot. So going back to this is your reviews link. Now I won't click into this just yet because I can also get to that I can also get to what I want from here. So, and there's our reviews there on Google Maps. So this is your messages. So you click into your messages, and this is basically where customers can communicate with you. Now one thing you've got to watch with these messages is that you need to be able to respond within 24 hours or so. Otherwise what Google does is it actually penalizes you. So customers can contact you and organize for you to give them quotes on lawn mowing, but you need to be able to get hold of them quickly and get back to them quickly. If you don't get back to them and you keep on ignoring this and not replying to people, then this feature will drop off. And you really do want this feature, because as you can see, these are the messages we got in October. Not a great deal of messages, but the thing is that it's free, and so you really do want your messaging connected. Now with an ad photo, what I'd suggest is that Google likes to see original photos, so just go out, take a photo on a job on the 1st of every month, and just add a photo here, and just upload a photo, and that way Google can see that you're uploading original photos of your own work, and it'll rank your site higher for that. Now this is performance, so this basically just tells you how your site's been doing, and as you can see, last month we had 33 phone calls, we had 5 messages, and we had 110 people click through to our website. Now this is all free traffic, so this is a really good reason why you should be setting up your Google My Business account. And this is where you advertise. So here, this will take you through to AdWords. You can run a smart campaign that'll either work or it won't. I find them a bit hit and miss. Sometimes they work really well, and sometimes I end up most of the time I end up having to do a fully blown out ad campaign for lawn mowing businesses because their smart campaigns aren't working. So that's just a thing that you could try. Edic products, not really relevant for a service business. edit services, definitely relevant. And one thing that you got to look out here is, for some reason, Google keeps on adding strange things that they think that you do. I don't know whether it's suggestions or whether the algorithm is suggesting this, but I don't even know what a ground move is. So we'll get rid of that. And so it pays to just keep an eye on your. So we're having a look here, and see it's going to take a day before it removes that. And I'll have a look here, and yeah, we do these things. So that's okay. So I'm fine with that. So do keep an eye on your services, because every now and then you'll find something really strange come up. Your question and answer, people don't really use this, but one thing that you could do is, because your question and answer shows up here, so you could actually, if you get asked a question a lot, you could ask yourself that question and then answer it. And that way, because if people, we get a lot of phone calls and they say, hey, do you do lawn treatments? No, we don't do lawn treatments, we just mow lawns. So if I wanted to, I could actually ask this question here. I could say, do you do lawn treatments, and then answer it and say no. And then that way it'll avoid these phone calls where people ring me and they say, hey, do you do this? I don't do that for a reason. The fact is that I work with a whole lot of other contractors, and I pass work on to them, they pass work on to me. So when someone comes to me for lawn treatments, I can actually put them on somebody that'll do the job. So I haven't got anything there that I don't do, but it's a good place to actually to rule things out and save wasting your time with phone calls that aren't relevant to your business. Add an update. I think you should be doing this. This is like posting on your Google My Business page. So here's what it looks like. And normally the updates it'll show, I think it shows about half a dozen of them, and they last for oh no, it's showing even more, but they last for about 6 months. And so what I'd suggest is, don't use it like you would on Facebook. Don't just post something and say, hey, it's a sunny day here in California or something like that. People don't want to know that. What they want to know is what kind of work you do. So maybe you want to do one of these for lawn mowing, one of these for gardening, one of these for landscaping, and each month just take a photograph of you doing one of those kind of jobs, so the photograph is original, and then write a little bit about what you do here, and then post that up. And then that way you'll always have like a little billboard at the bottom, because this is what comes up in search. Like when someone does a search for lawn mowing in Hamilton, there's a reasonably good chance that this actual listing for me will come up. And so you really want to give them as much information as possible. If you've got real estate there, you want to use it. And the other thing that you need to be doing is, notice that I've got 44 Google reviews. Well, I use Ask for Reviews. So basically I take this link here, and when I talk to a customer, if they say that they're happy with the job, I'll text them the link and I'll say, hey, do you mind giving us a review? And that's basically all I do. And over the years, there's the reviews that I've got. So the other thing is that there's a few other features in here. So your business profile settings, if you get somebody like me to help you with your business profile, then you're going to need to invite them onto your business profile. This is where you now find that function, so you can add and remove managers. You can see I've got my lawn mowing business here, and I've got Lawn Mowing 101, which is my lawn mowing business management company, which manages listings for a lot of lawn mowing businesses. And as you can see, this business is managing the Gecko Lawn site as well. So and for notifications, you want to use this if you have it set up on your phone. You really do want to have it set up on your phone, because you can get your phone to ping when a message comes through, and that way you can deal with it immediately. So just set all your settings here so you know that you're going to get messages. And that's about all it's really. The rest of this is, if I go to business profiles with the Lawn Mowing 101, it'll bring up a whole list of all the lawn mowing businesses I work with. But if you've only got one profile, then it's not going to bring anything up here. Help and support, yep, well, that's pretty self-evident. And so there's no other surprises here. And so this is basically how your Google listing, how you manage your Google listing the search page. And these here, these are basically all relate to these as well. So they're all so what they are is they're just links that bring you through to any of the pages, some of the pages you can get here. So there's nothing new or different in this lot. This is just quick links. So that's all I've got to say today. I hope you found this information helpful, and get out there, build your Google My Business page, because it's free, and it does bring you lots of work if you keep it current and keep on working on it. So get out there, set up your page. If you get stuck, you can always give me a yell, because I set these pages up all the time, and I can set it up for you. I can set up your Google website as well, and even run AdWords if you want. Can run them for a lawn mowing business anywhere in the world. So get out there, set this up for yourself. That's how you manage it, and have fun, mow lawns, and happy lawn mowing, people.